Hello and welcome back to the mat. Thank you so much for joining me for this 10-minute core burn. This is the perfect sequence to add on to the end of your workout or just to do on its own. You're gonna get a really good burn today because we're gonna be using the Pilates ball to get super deep into our abdominal muscles. So all you need is a ball, the mat, and yourselves. So we're gonna get it done super quick and I promise you're gonna feel the burn. So when you're ready, meet me down on the mat. All right, we're gonna start with the ball in between your ankles. Feet are flat on the mat, knees are bent, and you're gonna lay all the way down onto your back. So before we get into this core work, I want us to come into our breath. So take your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly. Maybe close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And just start with a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe in all that good energy. Feel your chest rise into your hand. And as you exhale, let it go out your mouth. Sigh. Let's take two more like that. Breathe in through the nose and sigh out the mouth. One more here. Breathe it in and exhale, sigh. All right. Let's take the hands, press them into the mat by your hips. I want you to tilt your tailbone down and imprint your low back into the mat. So what that means is just press your whole low back into the mat and keep it anchored there. So we've got the ball in between our ankles. We're gonna lift the knees up to tabletop with that ball. Just hold it here and notice how your low belly starts to plug in. Think about pulling your belly button back towards your spine. From here, we're gonna keep that 90-degree bend. Don't change the shape of your legs at all. We're gonna keep the knees bent and tap the toes to the mat and lift back up. So the goal here is to keep the low back really pressing into the mat. If you notice it popping up, just reset. We're gonna go for 6 here. 5, 4. Are you keeping that shape of your knees? In 3, 2, last one, knees come back up to 90, plug that belly in, reconnect your low back to the mat, and extend the legs straight up to that high diagonal. We bend the knees and extend, bend and extend. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're gonna add on here. Keep those knees bent, ball between your ankles, hands come behind the head and your elbows are wide. So we're gonna lift through the chest with those knees bent, and as you lower your head, neck, and shoulders, we extend the legs long. Bend the knees, lift, extend, and bend. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's hold those legs to the high diagonal, squeeze the ball. So pulse your ankles in towards one another, little pulse, maybe lifting your head up off the mat just slightly to get that extra core engagement for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, drop the feet to the mat. So now we're gonna take your feet onto the ball. Take a moment here. Again, you can press your hands back into the mat beside your hips. We're just gonna start by getting the movement. So feet are on the ball, we're gonna extend the legs long, roll the legs out, and then pull the knees back in. Extend the legs long and pull the knees in. So this is the movement. We're gonna get the upper body engaged with this as well. So we'll go for 3 more here. 2. Next time you pull those knees in, pause here. Take your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Curl up through the head, neck, and shoulders as your knees pull in. And as your legs go long, we lower the head, neck, and shoulders halfway. We lift as those knees draw in. We extend as your head, neck, and shoulders lower. Lift and lower. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on this next one, knees are bent. Now we're gonna open the knees wide, lift through the chest, knees come together, we lower halfway. We open the knees and lift, lower head, neck, and shoulders halfway. Lift and close, lift and close. For 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to move to obliques next. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Lower down. You can take that ball. We're going to come onto your side, whichever side you want to start with. Take that ball in between your knees. So your inner thighs are propped open. That bottom arm is going to extend directly out from your shoulder onto the mat or onto the floor. Flat palm. Hand comes behind your head and we twist to face that top hip. So we're going to take a crunch here, but it's going to feel a little bit different because you've got that ball in between your inner thigh. So you're going to lift up. We're getting into that top oblique and lower down. We lift and lower. Nice. Lift and lower. Really squeeze in through that top side waist for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next time you lift, hold it here. Option, either you stay with what we just did or you add it on like this. We're going to lift the knees in towards your chest, lower the knees and lower the head. Lift and lower. We're just here for 6. You're either doing this or you're doing 6 more crunches for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're just going to flip right over to the other side. Keep that ball in between your knees, flip it right over, come onto your side, extend that bottom arm long. Top hand comes behind your head. We twist and face that hip. Let's lift and lower for a crunch and lower. Nice. All right, so we've got these 2 oblique moves, and then we're going to take the ball behind our back and finish with a core sequence on our back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, you have that option to add the knees. Either stick with the crunch or pull the knees up and lower. Lift and lower. Just for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Beautiful. Now take that ball. We're finishing with this. The ball is going to come behind your back about where your bra strap would be. Feet are planted on the mat. Our knees are directly up to the sky. So your hands are going to come behind your head. We're going to lower all the way back and then lift for a full range crunch. We lower and lift. Nice. All right. We are closing in on the finish line here. We lower and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's come through center and lift on this next one. You're going to press into both feet and lift your hips up off the mat. Tuck your tailbone like you're doing a hip bridge. You're going to lower and lift. So this is going to get into our deep lower abdominals. Let's lift and lower. You might feel this in your inner thighs as well. For 6, 5, 4, upper body stays steady. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Lay back, open up through the chest, take a stretch for a moment, maybe arms go wide. We are almost done here. We have 1 more short sequence. Hands are going to come behind the head. We re-engage through the core and lift up looking to the tops of the knees. We're going to take the right elbow to the left knee, cross body twist, and as you come through center, you extend that left leg long. We twist and extend, twist and extend for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Keep the twist, extend the leg long. We lower that leg and lift. This is it on this side. Twist that upper body and lower, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant that foot back on the mat, come through center, open up through the chest. Maybe take those arms wide. We do that on the other side and you're done. So hands come behind the head, we lift through the chest, we draw that right knee up and bring left elbow to knee. Come through center with your chest and extend the leg long. We twist and extend, twist and extend. Just for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We hold that twist, extend the leg long, lower and lift that leg. We just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant that foot, lay back over the ball, take your arms wide and just let it all release. Amazing work. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. All right, you can prop yourself up onto your elbows and then just get that ball out from behind your back. You can set it off to the side. Let's meet in a seated position and take a deep breath in to finish. We're gonna inhale as those arms go wide and up all the way to the sky. Hands come through heart center. We lock in all that good energy you just created. Amazing work. Good on you for making the time to add this little workout into your day. Maybe you're adding it on to the end of a workout. Maybe this is it for today, which is amazing. So please leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about this workout, or connect with me on Instagram. I'm going to be sharing new weekly videos in the upcoming year, and so I hope to see you back on the mat with me soon. Have a great rest of your day.